It's fun time.
Episode 66, Office Hours with Coach Madden and Baby Madden. Say what up. What up? Say what up. What up? The question comes from Snapchat. I got another good question on the Snapchat. If you're not adding me on the Snapchat or whatever, go over there and do that real quick. My username is John Madden 1882. So hit me up over there. This question comes from Devin. He says, I'm not sure I think I'm getting the flick in my wrist that I need when he's throwing. What are some drills to work on velocity? All right, so let's just talk about the flick of the wrist, because I've got a bunch of videos about drills to work on pitching velocity. Search them up. They're in my channel. But let's talk about the flick in the wrist, because I think this is a big misconception on how this works. I think a lot of people and a lot of coaches teach what you really want to do is flick through the ball like this, like have a good flick with the wrist when you're throwing. That is false. Okay, that is not what is happening, and that's not what you should be trying to make happening either. What happens is we want to pronate through our release point. So the flick of the wrist, if you will, is more of a turning and extending through your release point. So when we're coming through our I hope you can see this. Let me scoot over a little bit more. So when you're coming through, when you're throwing, like if I'm throwing straight to you, as I'm coming through, my hand is actually going to be a little bit around the baseball right now. But as I come to my release point, I want to extend through this way, and extend. So I'm here. In the back, we're actually this is another thing in the back. A lot of coaches teach point it straight back, right? You actually don't want to be there. You want to be inside a little bit. So when I come around, my wrist is actually this way a little bit. And then as I go to release, I turn it and pronate through. So it's not a straight down flick. It's a turn and come through. Okay. Now the amount at which you pronate is going to differ on different pitches. Obviously a curveball, we're going to be more here, right? But for a fastball, sinker, changeup, okay, so the amount of pronation is going to change, but the flick of the wrist is not straight down. It is through and pronate. Okay, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because that's a big misconception in pitching. I think when you start thinking of it that way, as a matter of fact, the guys who I think that work on this a lot, their ball cuts a lot. Like if I'm a righty, my ball is going to cut a lot, and they put a lot of pressure on their elbow. By pronating, you take a lot of that pressure off of the elbow, so you're actually going to be safer. And the good news is, the side effect is, you're going to pitch faster. So work on that when you're working on your wrist snap. Think of it more as pronation versus wrist snap when you're throwing. I know that's going to help you. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you do when you're pitching. What do you think about as far as your wrist snap? What pitches do you throw? And then, if you're not subscribed already, of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit me up on Instagram at YouGoProBaseball, and then on the Snapchat, John Madden 1882. All right? I'll talk to you guys later. Signing off, me and my co-host.